Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome, I guess to my first, I guess I'm gonna name this a journal. Um, this is gonna be something that, I might do very often, or I might do very little. Uh, Maybe when something interesting happens, maybe when a certain idea hits or something. I'm not going to edit this at all. This is going to be straight me. If you don't hear me talking for like 10 seconds, that's probably because I'm thinking of something to say. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think people are lying if you don't say that you want to share some aspect of your life, you know. And not that many people are going to watch this. I mean, hell, this is probably mostly for me. But I figured I'd give it a go anyway. Yeah, maybe it'll be therapeutic or something, you know. It's a different personality than when I'm on video. More of a serious talk, I guess. But yeah, I think that this one's probably going to be just about me in general. Just because I feel like sharing a bit stuff about myself. I've been thinking of doing the video of this for a while now. Sorry if you hear the fans on my computer, by the way. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm just going to keep it in. My gain's all the way down, so it's not like things are going to be really loud. My mouth's the only thing that's actually near this. So yeah, a little about myself. As you know from my other videos, and I don't know if I introduced myself when I started this. My name is Brian. Not going to tell you how old I am. I'm not old enough to be in school. I can tell you that much. I have a job at a call center. It's, you know, they don't give me enough money, but whatever. Life doesn't matter as much to me as it did before, and that sounds really morbid. I'm sorry, it sounds really bad. But it's my philosophy for life now. It's been for a couple of years. Is that we're all going to die. So it's not that nothing is as important as you would seem to make it out to be. Even I do it most of the time. Even I confuse myself once in a while and think, oh man, this matters too much. I'm so nervous. Then I just think to yourself, just hold on. We're all going to die. Just do it. Whatever. And I'm not talking about like, you know, murdering someone or something, but I mean, it's not like none of us ever thought about it. But yeah, I wanted to start this because I had a lot of random thoughts a lot of times, and you know, a lot of people have those thoughts, but not many people share them. Not many people that I've listened to, that I've seen on YouTube, that I've seen just in everyday life. People don't really they share what they think that you want to hear, and they don't share anything else. So I figured it would be a nice thing to share something that that's actually genuine, because it's not like I'm talking to someone specific here, because I've admitted to people before, by accident I like imitate people because I want them to like me, and it's like my nature. I just do it, and like whoever seems to be controlling the room, my mind goes to like, okay, act like them, but I'm not thinking about it. I just do it. So, since I'm not talking to anyone here, I figured this would be a little bit more genuine. But what else can I say about myself right now that I can think of? Well, maybe I'll save some of the stuff I'm thinking about till another episode, because I can't put some stuff into words right now, since I literally just tested the mic to see if it would work, and then I started this. So, well, what am I into right now? I am as you probably know if you've watched the largest thing I put on this channel. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. You know I'm a huge Pokemon fan, but I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I don't want to call myself a fanboy, because I don't like that word, and I don't think of myself as a fanboy. A fanboy would do anything to defend whatever they're a fan of, and I don't do anything to defend Nintendo. I do a lot too, but I know their faults, so I don't want to call myself a fanboy. But I'm saying that because I absolutely love the new Zelda Breath of the Wild. And my friends are probably getting tired of me telling them about this game, but it's just so good. I want to just tell everyone out there that like this game is so open. I'm sure there's probably been bigger open worlds than this, but it's just, the amount of things you can explore, the amount of little things that are in the world is fantastic. It's just as an example, and I guess this is a little bit of spoilers. If you watch the other videos on my channel, you might know someone by the name of Sultan. And he came over yesterday, and we played some of Zelda. He just watched while I played, and we ran into a little, while doing another mission to get some sort of horse, we ran into a place where we can recover some memory for Link. And we recovered this memory, and then in the video it showed Zelda talking about the lake of, or something, like the spring of wisdom. And we're just like, you know what, let's go up there. Let's see what the hell's up there. And we went up there, and it was like a giant fucking dragon with that was like sort of captured by Ganon's Gook, and we had to try to free it by soaring through the sky and shooting arrows into the goop's eyes. It was crazy. It just came up just like we're just looking for a horse, and then suddenly we want to go to the top of a mountain, and we see a dragon. I don't know. I really like the game. I can't say that enough. It's like a pseudo survival adventure open world game, but Nintendo doesn't want to call it any of those. They just want to, they want to call it an adventure game, but they don't want to call it open world. So that's what I'm really into right now. I got the Switch, and that's what I'm playing it on. I have no idea if the Switch is going to do well or not, but I really hope it does. I think it's a really cool system. I don't really care that it's underpowered. I care in the sense that it might not be getting some things that the other systems are getting, a lot of the things, but it's whatever it does get, I'm probably going to get it for the Switch instead of the other systems, because I can play it on the go. Not that I really go a lot of places. Sometimes I play stuff and work on like Sundays, which I'm recording it now. I'm recording this on a Sunday. I had time to think of stuff and work today, just like, oh, maybe I should record a journal, which is why I'm doing this now. Anyway, I'm completely rambling, but that's kind of what this series is for. It's rambling. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say about myself right now. I wanted this to be sort of an idea shoot-off. Start by talking about something and go into something else. I'm probably talking too much about what I want and not the actual thing that I wanted the series to be. Oh, I know what I can say. And I'm thinking of this now because I looked on comments that were waiting to be approved today, because I haven't. Oh yeah, I can talk about my actual channel. That would be nice. I was looking through. You know what? Let me save that for a few minutes from now. Let me tell you about the channel. I am sorry I haven't been uploading. It's been like 2-3 weeks or something since I uploaded Outlast, and then before that it was like another 2 or 3 weeks since I uploaded Outlast from there, and I have no excuse. I'm kind of lazy. Let me explain to you what my days are like. For 4 days a week, I'm in work. I work 10-hour days, but 11 hours because of lunch. I leave at 8 in the morning, and I come home at 7 at night. And I come home, and my choice is either record or edit, which I don't do much anymore, even though I'm going to soon. Then my choice is, obviously I'm going to have dinner, so it's going to take, half an hour at least. And I go and play games because that's how I relax, or I go watch YouTube because that's another thing how I relax, and that leads me into going to sleep because I have to wake up early for the next day. The 3 days that I'm off, I consider those kind of just special days where I can wake up, go downstairs, lay on the couch and watch a video, or turn my Switch on now, or play an adventure game that I haven't, I've been putting off, or anything like that. And it's I feel like I don't want to waste those days, uh, which is why I haven't really been recording that much. Not that recording's wasting it, because that's what I used to do with Pokemon, but I just, after Pokemon, recording so much so soon because I'm such a new channel, it kind of took a toll on my brain, and I felt like I wasn't ready for all of it. And then a couple of my friends say they want to record with me, and now I have like a bunch of footage that I haven't edited yet, and like it's stuff from like January that I haven't put up yet, and it seems like a workload, and I don't want to work on my days off. As I said, they're like special days to me. I want to do what I want to do. So I'm really sorry I haven't put anything out, and I want to. It's just I'm kind of lazy, and my mind's telling me not to. Anyway, when I was going with before, when I was talking about a comment, so I looked in the comments that were waiting to be approved, and there was a comment from about 2 months ago, and I don't know if I said this, I probably said it in one of my other videos, I'm not sure which, but I'm an atheist. It's not that I don't believe in the supernatural as what people would say supernatural. I don't believe in a god. I don't believe in a deity. And I was raised pretty much to be a Christian. But I stopped following that, what now? 4 years ago, 5 years ago? I listen to a lot of just, atheist podcasts and stuff now, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you something else about me, that I am an atheist. But this comment, keep dodging this. This comment was a huge comment. And just to give you a gist of what the comment was, I'm just going to tell you the first few words. Have you heard the great news? So yeah, you could probably tell where it goes from there. Yeah, I try to not flaunt it in people's faces that I'm an atheist. I don't think that's a good thing to do, mostly because it starts arguments. My mom is an atheist. My mom is a Christian. My whole family is very Christian. Well, not really my dad's side. My dad's side, they want to say they believe in God, but they don't really want to bring it out at all. And I mean, my grandfather recently passed. I guess it was 2 years ago. That's still recent to me. It's just, it doesn't seem like that long. But my dad, I have tried to have discussions with him to see what he believes, and he just doesn't. He wants to try to avoid the conversation because I think he's just afraid to say that he doesn't want to believe, because he's afraid that if there is maybe a God, he doesn't want to say it, I'm assuming. My dad's a very stubborn person. But if you couldn't tell, I live with my parents. That's why I'm talking about them. But yeah, my mom, I told her prior that I was atheist. She didn't really react to it that much. I'm assuming she reacted to it in inside, but I have no idea. Because I'm not going to try to discuss things with her like that, because I know it makes her very uncomfortable. I've made fun of religion in her presence, and she kind of tries to walk away or just get out of that conversation. So I don't want to make my parents uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable when they're uncomfortable, as you could probably relate. So that's the tip of the iceberg for me. Just what I'm into right now. When I'm like, I'm when people say they're either an optimist or I forgot the other one. And I'm not going to edit this, so I don't care. If they're up or down. I'm a realist. I try to look at things as real as possible. And I don't look at things and be like, well, this is going to all work out. It doesn't matter. It's all going to work out eventually. I mean, I guess you could say that if I say what I said before, which is we're all going to die anyway, which to me is optimism. I'm a morbid person. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, but I try to be realistic about things, and It kind of works against me sometimes because as I said before, it's not that I don't believe in the supernatural. I believe in ghosts, absolutely. Have I seen any? Maybe. I feel like I did, but I can't be certain. I've experienced things, but they probably could all be explained. I don't know. It might also be in my head. When I was little, I liked to go to the library. I liked to take out like werewolf and ghost books and vampire books and stuff like that. I was always into the supernatural like that, and I still am. I don't really research it out anymore. It's kind of a, like, if I see a video on it or hear someone talking about it, I would like to join the conversation on it or listen to it, whatever. Yeah, that's about it. Today was a normal work day for me. Normal Sunday. Sundays are really nothing in work. The other days are hell. I really don't like being there. There was a certain thing that I was made privy to today, and it's not a good thing, but I'm definitely not going to discuss that on YouTube. But it was something I thought about all day, and something that led me to doing this. Not that I was going to talk about it, but that I just wanted to talk about something. So, I'm sorry if I'm boring you. I don't know if I'm boring you. I don't know how you listened for this long. It was only going to be like a 15-20 minute video. In the background, you're probably going to see gameplay or a picture or just a black screen with words on it saying this is what this is. So I don't really have anything planned. But next time I do this, maybe I'll talk about something. Hold on a second. Maybe I can bring up. I have a document that I started on Google Docs a while ago of things I want to talk about on YouTube if I was making like a series like this, and it was like really it was really serious stuff, and I don't want to only do serious stuff, but like maybe sometime I'll talk like I watched The Completionist on YouTube, and a while ago he made a video on regret, and I really liked the way he did that, and I wanted to make a video on it myself. No, I don't want to look at a video for Shiny Porygon. I wanted to talk about maybe friendship, video games, maybe a game changer, quote unquote game changer for me for video games. The aspect of good and evil, not like I'm trained to talk about that or educated on it, but I could put my 2 cents in. Since I consider myself a realist, I like, this is a weird sentence. I want to say I like my own opinion. I mean, I guess you could not like your own opinion, but that'd be kind of weird. Yeah. Relations, dreams, stuff like that. Stuff I want to maybe talk about that I have no reason to talk about. I'm not educated on this stuff, but you could hear the ramblings of someone that's, a normal person just thinking about it. So I hope if you are listening to this still, I hope you got something out of it. This is sort of supposed to be a background video that you listen to while you're doing other stuff. So I guess I'll talk to you guys next time. And if you have any suggestions for me, either what to talk about, what I did in this video, maybe I'm saying I guess or too much, just tell me. I'll try to stop that. But I did want this to try to be genuine, at least for the first video, before I start editing things. Not editing the video, but editing how I talk. So thank you for listening, and I will see you guys on the next video. Oh, and I'm going to try to put up Outlast as soon as possible. I have a week off starting this Wednesday. No, starting this Thursday. Wednesday is going to be the last day of work for like 10 days. I have a lot of pay time off coming my way, or I have it and I just want to use it. So I want to use it because I want some days off, because I don't like being in that building. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.